Lions Club, one of our main pushes is vision screening. Our goal is to reach out and to screen as many children as possible before they start school. We have a screener that was prepared or made by Welch Ellen. It's about the size of a Nikon or a Canon camera, totally non-invasive. You can stand in front of the child and check their eyes. You're about 2 or 3 feet from them. So we've been doing preschools and daycares and working it out that way. But we want to be able to get the public more involved and let people know that it's available. We can screen adults too. So we looked for a venue where we can set up and be there at the same time each month. And we selected the second Saturday of each month down at the Ark. It's a good location. There's parking down there. We've got a nice room that we can set up the screener and the printer. So hopefully we can reach out and bring some people in that might not have ordinarily got help. Vision is probably one of the things that affects more children than what we realize. Young children don't know what they can't see. They can't tell you. So the screener, and it's a screening, it's just not a diagnostic, it'll pick up on 7 different vision issues. And we can get the parents a printout to show what the problem is, and then try to encourage them to take the child to see the vision specialist. If they don't take that step, there's not much that we can do about that, but hopefully they'll follow through with that. We've reached out to the Hispanic community to try to assist them with additional health care needs. So we're trying to get the word out and let people know that we're available. And the daycares, the preschools, to call us. It doesn't take long. If we go to a daycare that has 10 children, 30 minutes. That's all it takes to get it completed. And they get a printout and take home for the parents then. The Fort Hays State University students did a health fair for the Hispanic community that they held last week out at the Holy Family Center in their gymnasium. They had 75 families that signed up that went through there. So we had a wonderful bunch of kids from the university that were interpreters. So we were able to explain things to the people. We screened children, we screened adults. See, we had 11 children and 27 adults that we screened. And we had 7 people that we referred, that we gave them the printouts and suggested that they would go talk to their eye specialist and see a little further at what they need. So that gave us an in. We've also worked through First Care Clinic with this process. They have bilingual people down there, so it's just kind of part of the routine to reach these people and educate them, get them where they're comfortable and a little bit more trusting. The machine is a computer. It takes a reading. It looks through the eyes and through the pupils and takes this reading. We've learned just how accurate it is. Dr. Krug, who's an optometrist here in Hays, is a member of Lions Club and one of the facilitators of the program Kansas Loves Kids. They're developing specialized equipment for children with impaired vision that really needs some technical equipment. He checked the results from this screener against his $80,000 machine, and it was like 0.1% difference. So we know it's accurate. It does what it's supposed to do. Again, it's the screening process to pick up on these things early. Up to 95% of vision issues can be repaired or fixed if caught early enough. By the time the child gets 6, a lot of those things will set, and it's constantly different glasses over and over again, and you can't do much about it after that. So that's the goal. Get these kids screened before they get to school. We can screen as young as 6 months. The American Optometrist Association doesn't, they say you should start about 1 year old. So we're cautious with that, but if someone brings in a young one, we'll attempt to do the screening, show the results, and if they wish to go to their eye specialist, we'll encourage them to do that. We'll do adults. Adults are a little more difficult since it focuses through the eye. Adults, the pupils are smaller, and if there's too much light in the room, the machine won't function. So we find ways to get them to work. You know, close your eyes for a while, but we'll do screening because a lot of adults don't go back and get their eyes checked, and they've had the same glasses for 5 years, and they don't know the changes. They might be just subtle enough. So we can help them to see that, yeah, you need to go back and get a recheck.